Hello, Dale. How are things in Fort Worth?
Doing great. Our church in East Fort Worth just got a new minister, and I am teaching a special class on how to deal with cult recruiters and expose their false teachings.
Could I attend your lecture today?
Of course. And congratulations on your new baby. Is he doing well?
Yes. I love being a mother. But I still miss my own. I'd give anything to get her back.
I understand that she died due to multiple sclerosis. I hope they find a cure for it. You should talk to Daniel Hudson about that. He still works on finding cures for diseases. Oh, it is time for my lecture. Come with me. My lecture is titled How Should Unitarian Universalists Deal with Baha'is? Despite the outward similarities between Unitarian Universalism and the Baha'i faith, the two religious movements have profound differences in actual nature. First, be friendly, but reserved. Most Baha'is are genuinely loving for humanity in general, being ignorant of the actual failings of their own religion, just like the members of most other religious groups in the world. Second, be willing to work with Baha'is on issues you have in common, but only on your terms. They are decent allies against racism and for human rights in general, but they will avoid issues regarding gay rights, seeing gays as diseased.
Do I look sick?
Third, do not confront them about their falsehoods and failings of their religion, unless they actually try to convert you. Most Baha'is are not emotionally equipped to deal with the totality of the facts regarding why their religion is not suited for most people in the world. However, if a Baha'i does ask specific questions about why you reject the Baha'i faith, be honest. Do not sugarcoat the truth in such cases. Fourth, if you attend Baha'i gatherings, never go alone. Such events known as firesides, unity feasts and Baha'i holy day celebrations are designed to manipulate seekers into learning more about the faith, but they are profoundly one-sided in their depictions. People who are going through periods of depression or grieving over a loss may find themselves subjected to love bombing by Baha'is.
Dale, is that what happened to you before you became a Baha'i?
Yes, because at the time I was disappointed in the Unitarian Universalist Association for not doing enough to combat and purge white supremacy within itself, and the Baha'is seemed to be doing a much better job of fighting racism. That turned out to be false, and since 2017 the UU has finally addressed the problems that were damaging its credibility for so long. Anyway, continuing. Fifth, if a Baha'i wants to join a UU church as a Unitarian Baha'i, welcome him. Not all Baha'is are loyal to the Universal House of Justice, and those that want to think freely should be helped to find a place to do so. UU churches and fellowships are ideal for this.
Dale, I've been reading the stories you have written about your dealings with Baha'is via the internet. I was shocked at how treacherous they appeared to be. How can people who profess such an idealistic and beautiful religion be also so damn toxic?
Too often, people who are desperately trying to get something they consider to be good to be successful in gaining converts, and then ultimately reforming society delude themselves into thinking that the ends justify the means. So they do things that are shady to defeat their opponents. But if I was to take a dagger and stab a Baptist minister in the back to kill him and thus end his influence, would that make UIsm look better and the Baptists look evil? Or the other way around? That's why, for example, I am glad the Taliban took back control of Afghanistan. As long as those fanatics rule that country and treat Afghan women so horribly, critics of Islam can present them as why people should not convert to Islam.
Excuse me, Mr. Husband, but I joined a UU church in this city after I was told that UUs were not anti-Muslim. Are you saying UUs are against Islam?
Madam, I can only speak for myself, but while I will always defend the right of Muslims like you to practice their religion in peace, I also pull no punches in condemning the hypocrisy and bigotry I see in Islamic states like Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, or Pakistan. You allow any religion to have too much political power in the nation, the result will be tyranny. As a person of Christian background, I know the history of my original religion all too well to accept any Christian state. The only states in the world we should accept are secular ones.
I still don't like how that sounds. As an atheist, I know I would be scorned and persecuted in an Islamic state. But there is a place for me in the UUA. If the UUA welcomes both of us, then you must allow for individual UUs like me and Dale to reject and argue against Islam. Otherwise, we would not be truly welcome here. No one, not even Dale, is saying you are wrong for being Muslim. We just oppose Islamic supremacy, just as we must oppose white supremacy. I see. My father was attacked and badly beaten by a mob a few days after the terrorist attacks of 9/11, so whenever I hear criticism of Islam, it makes me think of my father.
Your father's rights were violated. People, including Muslims, must have rights in a secular society, not ideas like Islam. When you make any idea above criticism, you destroy the integrity of the society that idea exists in.